Hey guys, and in this video I'm about to talk about WordPress/scripts, and that's actually another way of setting up a developer environment when you create a Gutenberg block. And it is the other way than we used in our previous video when we created this specific Gutenberg block. So we used WordPress/create block, and which was kind of a starter block. But right now we're just gonna use a WordPress/scripts. And basically what I'm gonna do actually is just to recreate the same exact block, yes, but just using WordPress/scripts. Maybe it's not like a very descriptive way to do so, but I always say that it is better to learn on examples, isn't it? I'm just gonna go to this specific folder over here and just let's create another folder, which is gonna be Misha subscription block 2 and that's gonna be our another block. And right now let's just run WordPress/scripts. In order to do so, we need to go to the terminal and let's navigate to this specific folder using cd sites localhost WordPress, and then WP content, then plugins, and then the plugin folder name. Alright, and right now what we're gonna do is just to run npm install, then WordPress/scripts save dev. On that, hit enter, and right now we need to wait a little bit. And while we're waiting, we can add this specific folder inside our code editor over here. All right. Done. Let's go back to our terminal and keep waiting. Great, now it is done, and let's go to our code editor over here, and as you can see we have some files and a node modules folder over here in our new plugin folder. And yeah, let's just go ahead and create all the stuff by ourselves. So let's just create a plugin file first, so it's gonna be like this one, PHP, and let's provide the plugin name here. Something like this. I just wanted to keep our plugin names different, because so how we can suppose to figure out what plugin we are using in WordPress admin. Okay, and now actually I wanted to keep it a little bit more interesting by moving our block.json file outside of the source and build folders. So as you can see, we are using like almost the same block.json file here and there, and we can actually move it out from here and use it exactly in our plugin folder over here. So you can create our block.json over here, but it requires us to make some changes in other files. For example, as you can see in the main plugin file, we are using a register block type PHP function, and here in the register block type function we need to provide a path to our block.json file, and we used it in the build folder before, but right now we need to do it like this: add action init, and then we're gonna use a register block type function inside. But because our block.json file is in exact same location, we can use it like this. And that's it. That's great. So we can close this one. And then what we're gonna do, we need to create manually a couple of files, and it's gonna be build a couple of folders, and it's going to be a build folder, and it is also going to be a source folder like this. And yes, guys, as you can see, when we're using WordPress/scripts, we create all the stuff manually, but the whole idea is the same. So we need to use these specific names for the folders, we need to use block.json. So the whole process is the same, but the difference is that when we're using WordPress/create block, we already have a starter block and we can make changes in it. But right now we just have an empty folder and we need to do all by ourselves. All right, and now let's move the whole content of our source folder inside our new source folder. And we're gonna do it like this. So I'm just gonna open it over here and copy all this part, and then I'm just gonna go, I can go over here, and I'm gonna paste it right here. That's it, and almost done, by the way. So yeah, that's simple actually. Let's just close it for now. And now let's go to our terminal and let's just try to run something npm run start or npm run build, doesn't really matter. And as you can see, we do not have a command like this, so missing script. What we need to do in that case? Because when we're using WordPress/scripts, we also need to add some configuration over here in the package.json file. And the configuration is gonna be, for example, something like this, scripts. And in our case, we need a build script, right? And it's gonna be wp scripts build. And if we are about to use a start one, so we need to use it like this, npm run start wp script start. All right, on that, save. And then if we go back here and try to run it one more time, npm run build, we can see that we have, oops, I always make the same mistake, guys. These commas are, all right, let's go back and do it one more time, npm run build. All right, something is happening. And as you can see, we have another error. And right now it says that we cannot resolve block.json file, where somewhere in our source folder. And why is that happening, by the way? It's easy actually, because we moved our block.json file outside of the source folder. We need to double check all these files, or in our case, actually, we need to check this register block type function, and here we are importing metadata from block.json, but we're trying to use it in the source folder, but we do not have one in this folder. So let's just change it like this, and that's all. Yes, npm run build one more time. Wow, once again. I know why it is happening. Once again, we go to the block.json. And it is just empty, guys. Sorry, I just overworked. Let's copy our block.json from the source folder from here, paste it one right here, and then we also need to make changes in the block.json because we're importing our block.js file and our block CSS. But right now, these files aren't in the same folder as our block.json. They are in the build folder. So let's just type it like this. All right. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that that's it. Now it should work. npm run build once again. Yeah, it's working, guys. And now let's go to our plugins page over here. Let's deactivate our old block and activate a new one, Gutenberg block with WordPress/scripts. And go to our post, and as you can see, we still have this block, so it's working. And if you just try to preview it over here, yes, the block is here and everything is working, guys. Well, maybe that video wasn't really straightforward because I just tried to show you how you can create the same block using WordPress/scripts, and I didn't create a block from scratch because we already have one, so there is no point of that. But I hope it was clear for you, and see you in the next one. Bye.